guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aluk Makuch, aka Aluk Fit Mom. You guys, so today we are back with another money video, another finance video. We are continuing our series to owning our first home as a single parent mother. That's the name I actually made up my mind the other day. I felt like I really don't need to keep delaying this because I'm like, I should not drag it. I should just do what I need to do because the information is already there. This is something that I've already done. Like, there's no need for me to just keep delaying it, you know? And just in case, like, some of y'all are in the process and, you know, I'm like, okay, let's just do it. So today, we are going to be talking about everything deposits. You know, what it is, how much you need, and all of that. So when it comes to buying a home, a deposit is everything, you know. In fact, under deposit too, we'll talk about like your credit score and like how to prepare yourself to get that pre-approval going on, how to get yourself prepared so when you're ready to, you know, give in all your papers and all of that, it shouldn't be an issue, you know. You should be fine. Like, the bank should not hesitate but to give you that loan. Okay, all right. So y'all, if you guys really been keeping up with the other videos, like, I think I mentioned everything from here and there. So we'll just try and just, like the last video, keep it in order, you know. So before you could even, like, as you are saving for your deposit, you really should be looking at your credit score, you know, and you can easily check your credit score online. I think one of the websites, I think it's My Credit Score or something like that. And you just enter all your details and it will tell you if you are blacklisted, if you have bad credit, you know. So if you really should check your credits, because you just never know. It could be that one little bill that you just, you know, turn a blind eye to, that could really put you into that bad category. And if you are blacklisted, it will take you finalizing that, you know, and maybe even after it's finalized and they took you off that bad credit list, for your bank to really trust that nothing like that will happen again, they might even require you to work like an extra 2 fortnights just to provide like another clean pay slip or some shit, you know. Like, it's just dramatic. So yeah, but legit, like, it's not really dramatic because they are trying to make sure that you can pay back their money when necessary. Yeah, so making sure your credit score is up to date is number one thing. And while you're doing that, while you're clearing all of that, you'll be saving for your deposit, you know. And when saving for a deposit, it's really great to know what your budget is. What type of a house are you looking for? You're looking for a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. How many bathrooms do you want? How many garages do you want? How many living room do you want? How much of the land? How much space? Like, you really need to, like, because this is gonna be your home. So you need to, like, put time, thought, effort, everything into it, you know. So as soon as you do find out how much you want to spend on the house, like how much you want to buy, then you know how much to save for. But at the end of the day, it all comes to you. Like, the more money you're willing to put down, I think the bank can give you anything so long as they can see that you can pay it back. You know, they can see that you're working, like, they'll get the money. So the best thing to do is go on realestate.com, or is that, there's another one, is it Divine or Demo something? It starts with a D. Yeah, but I'll put it up here because I know this one. Just go online and just browse on, like, what's on the market right now, like what's being sold right now, like what are they selling, what are the banks offering, you know. As you're browsing, you'll be slowly, like, putting together an image of how your home will look like, you know. And as soon as you're done doing all of that, you'll come down to whether you want to pay 5% deposit or 10% or 15%, depending on how much you've been saving and how much you want to give. Me, I will settle with 5%. I was saving for a 10% deposit, But with the pandemic, they were giving, the government was just going with this promotion thing where you could buy a house. My brother has a dog. Yeah, so you could buy a house with a 5% deposit. And a 5% deposit for a house, that's like, let's just say my house, you guys know this by now. I'm always going to keep referring to mine because it makes the mathematic part of it a bit easier because I get it. Let's just say if it's like 500k your house, your deposit is going to be like 20k, you know. If your house is like 6, your deposit might be 30. So if it's whatever the total amount is, just do the whole dividing thing. And you know what, if you don't even want to do all of that, if you go on to, like, let's just say you want to take your loan with ANZ or Commonwealth Bank or whatever bank that you're with, they do have those home loan calculators on their website, so that can easily just help you calculate how much deposit that you really want to sell for, you know. And the more that you get this step out of the way, the easier things are going to start looking, and the easier it will make you in, like, it will help you in terms of like looking at what you want to buy. So get to it, check your credit score, figure out how much deposit you want to really put down. And like I said before, the more money you have, the easier it is for you to, you know, get a loan. In fact, if you have a solid job, like a full-time type of job, then the banks are more, they can give you a loan more than somebody that has a casual job. So that is also another part to look at, because like, mate, I didn't know how much of a big process this was, or how much of a big deal. Like, I need to stop thinking that things aren't big deals, because everything is actually kind of a big deal. And on top of that, like, while you're looking towards saving for your deposit and all of that for your house, look into like online mortgage brokers as well. There's a lot of them that actually do work for free, and they would sit you down and do some calculations with you and tell you how much that they reckon you need to save, how much you should have saved already, and depending on when you want to buy a house, like, they'll help you with all of that, you know. And usually they don't get their money until like when you do your settlement. They usually get paid by the banks, I think. It does not come out of your pocket. Or does it come out of the loan that the bank gives you? So technically you're still paying it back in the long run. They just get it now. Damn. Crazy. Yeah, so if you, 3 things that we spoke about in this video that you really should start looking towards if you really are considering buying a house, or even you know somebody that is, you know. Check your credit score, making sure your credit score is over 600, like, score, like, should be like 600 plus. Because if it's under, not great, you know. Pay whatever you need to pay off, and make sure that that is your main, like, priority. You need to clear it, fix it, so that your debts, like, you need it. And once that is done, by now you know how much deposit you want to pay for your house. Now start saving, okay? Start saving. And if you still need help with like explaining things or understanding things, or because buying a house is a big deal, guys, and we don't get taught this at school. Well, I wasn't, or even if they did, I didn't care. I was at what, 17. I didn't even have like $500 in my savings, so I was not thinking about all of that. But it would be really nice if you could, like I said before, look into, if you have a family member that is really good in that department, talk to them. A friend, talk to them. YouTube is really good too. Just Google whatever. Like, there's those stupid questions when it comes to YouTube. You can just legit Google anything, put anything on that search bar thingy, and it will come up. Like, it will give you random videos. So YouTube did help me understanding my buying a house journey, you know. A lot of research, there's so much information, so much to learn. So a mortgage broker would be like the right like person, like that would be like the easiest step. And on top of that, my dad, like my family owned like 2 houses already, so my dad is well on top of all that shit, like, you know. So I would just call him and be like, Mama, why they want me to paint this, you know, they say this and they say like, and he would just explain everything to me and just make me understand. And I was like, oh, okay. And then sometimes I would get him to talk to my accountant. So this will come in to the next step, you know. After you clear your debts, you check your credit score, you know how much you want to save. The next video will be about, now that you have that amount, yeah, what do we do? Where do we go? Who do we see? Nah, but that's all. Like, that is all for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click on that like, share and subscribe button. Join my family, #LookFitMom, and I will most certainly see you guys in my next video. So bye.